Here with one of the newest members of Coach Arian's coaching staff. It's probably just sinking in after people keep saying that to you over and over again, right, Coach?
I know, maybe if you tell me a few more hundred times, I might start to believe you. You know, pinch me a few times, wake me up. Yeah. It might be a dream.
Well, you said earlier today, 2004, you get a check for $12 for your first year playing professional football. Did you think?
Well, that was actually not my first year playing. That was my third. That was just the first time I got paid.
First year?
We got nothing. That was a championship year, though. We got Super Bowl rings and a check for $12.
Did you ever think that you'd be walking onto a field in a couple of days with NFL players? What will that day feel like?
First part of that question, no. I would never have been able to dream that big because no woman had ever done it. And that's what I would tell anybody. That's the best thing about this moment is that it gives girls the opportunity to dream that dream and to believe that it's possible. But I certainly never even imagined it. And what will it feel like? Probably about like it feels right now, like somebody pinched me because this is better than a dream because it was truly something bigger than myself, and I'm blessed to be here.
When you get out there, every new coach wants to find a way to fit in, but your situation is obviously a little bit different. Mm-hmm. How do you find that connection with your group, especially with the outside linebackers?
It's seeing what they need. You know, I'm somebody who believes that you have to get to know people and see the situation, see where they're at before you tell them what to do. I haven't been here, right? I haven't seen the practices up until this point. I don't know where the guys are. That takes being in person and in pads. And I believe that's a respect factor. You have to know the players first. And then when you know them, then you find the way to help them. I don't have some game plan on like, I'm going to go at the players like this, because if I was a player and somebody did that to me, I can tell you what I would do. I might tackle them. At least in my mind, I would definitely tackle them. But I certainly wouldn't listen because I didn't have a reason to yet. You have to give them a reason to believe. And that is what I want to do, is find that reason. Whether it's, one-on-ones, talking to players on the psychological side, whether it's, sitting down and doing some playbook work, or whether it's straight football technique and what I see, how you could do it better, that remains to be seen.
Earlier today, I spoke with a veteran Pro Bowler in this league, and he said he would, with open arms, welcome a female coach to his position group, but his one fear was when push comes to shove, some things can get heated. There's that alpha male mentality in this league, and he's worried about the conversation and what could be said between him and a female coach. How would you react to that statement?
Well, I've been hit by guys before, so I think it's a little different than me. I've been tackled by them. I got back up and I said, is that all you got? So I'm not really afraid of a heated conversation. Life gets heated. Football gets heated. It's not personal. It's the game, and you have to realize that the game is bigger than that. I think that's anybody in any situation. I might run and hide behind, some bigger coaches like Kirk or somebody, depending on who it was. But, the truth is that those things are going to happen. You have to expect that in the game. And I've dealt with it before. Every situation is different, but I have no doubt that with this team, that even if that happens, it's not going to be something I resolve. It's probably something that the guys will resolve on their own. That's what the players on my team that I coached last season really taught me, especially when I played, is the locker room takes care of itself. It was scarier for me to play than to coach, and I remember he's now in the AFL with the Las Vegas team, Clinton Solomon. He was our number one guy, number one receiver, and he came up to me and he said, I just want you to know that this is the best thing that's happened to this league since I got here, and I've got your back. Anybody gives you a hard time, you let me know. And when it comes to guys being guys, the locker room handles itself. Don't you worry about it. And I have no doubt that there are those guys on this team as well. I just haven't gotten to meet them yet.
Last one, you speak so passionately about the impression and being a role model for younger women in this country and around the world. You've been all over the world. And is there almost too much on your plate? Because you're also trying to establish yourself in the NFL as a pioneer and in the NFL as a coach. How do you balance the two, and how do you, accomplish both?
I don't know the answer to that yet, I guess. The way I've lived my life and my career is one step at a time, one play at a time. Keep moving forward and to believe that there's a bigger plan. I know the challenge I've gotten into already was not being able to respond to or give the time to every person I care about or answer everything. And that's challenging for somebody like me who, I just love the people that I love, and I want them to know that they're in my heart and with me. They're my strength all the time, but I may not be able to answer them. So I guess at that point you have to realize that to be able to lead, you have to be good. And that may be a bigger picture thing than it is being able to reach out to everyone. That may be taking a moment like this on the NFL Network, which, I can tell you, I played a very long time. I didn't ever picture myself here. I would have loved to, but, in women's football, it was never a possibility. But to take one moment with you and to say that this is a blessing for all the women who have played football, that speaks to all of them. They know that I'm shouting out my sisters in this game who are everywhere. They're from little Sam Gordon, who started the first little girls tackle football league, to the players that are now playing globally, and to say, ladies, I love you, I'm with you, you're my spirit, the wind beneath my wings, and I know I'm playing for you. Even if I don't text message you back, please know that the love is there. And I think that those are lessons that I have to learn. But the truth is to be good and to be consistent and to show those girls that life is bigger than a perfect Instagram picture or a reality show. Life is the reality that you live every day, and it's the people that you love and the things that you do well, and really anything's possible when you put your head down and work. And I hope that when I put my head down and work, and I can't maybe be all things to all people like I like to be, that they'll understand that it's that work that gave me this opportunity to show them what's possible.
Appreciate it, Coach. Congratulations
Absolutely.
as well.
Thank you.